Hey everyone, welcome to Health Psych with Miss M. Today I want to talk about pain, specifically chronic pain, which is the kind of pain that's lasted for some months, and it doesn't have to be constant, but it can be intermittent, which means sort of coming and going, but in a particular area of our bodies that is just there. And chronic pain can be a stressor in itself, as you can imagine. And something that comes up in the state of pain is called catastrophizing, or this really chunky word that basically just means, oh no. Like, oh no, I'm having a flare-up today, either in pain or other chronic conditions, and I won't be able to do X, Y, Z. And there's some ancient philosophy that says that pain is a normal part of our human existence, whether we're talking about emotional pain, like the sort of stress and other negative emotional states we've talked about in other videos, or physical pain, like constant trap stiffness, but also just life pain, like being stuck in traffic. And then the suffering is what we add to it. So the suffering is what can make it worse with that oh no. Like, oh no, I'm going to be late because of all this traffic. Why do I live here? Etc. And so this suffering can take what feels like a level 7 pain to a level 9, because the more attention that we put on it with the oh no's and with the catastrophizing actually fires up those neural pathways that make it feel threatening, even just to be in our own bodies. So the good news here is that the coping and emotion regulation strategies that we've talked about for stress management can also be very useful here to bring that level 9 pain down. So one strategy, of course, can be deep breathing. That can help us feel safe in our own bodies. And then if we can, pursue things that feed our soul and bring us joy to get us out of that constant thinking and attention, because just like with negative emotions, sitting with the pain and sending our body that message of safety can help, especially for pain that is sort of psychosomatic in nature, which means that it maybe comes along in a state of stress, or it started when something traumatic happened in your life. So further strengthening that mind-body connection. So therefore, strategies that support our mental health can also help in a flare-up of that kind of pain. Because when we talked about emotion regulation, avoiding emotions could lead them to just get bigger and fester, like that idea of a pressure cooker. And so the same thing applies here, that what we resist persists. So if you ever find yourself just constantly like massaging an area that hurts and it's not really getting better, maybe because you're shallow breathing out of that fear and threat. Because the flip side of this kind of pain is often fear, anxiety, depressive states. So it's really all about trying to get out of that to feel better. It also shows the power that our mental states can have over our physical states to help us feel more empowered about dealing with any incidents of chronic pain or other similar chronic conditions. So if you benefit from this type of content, please stay tuned for more.